It's time once again to visit the Blue Devil known as Eververse for our weekly Bright Dust. Now, get that out of the way. Now, for the start, there is some things they want to tell you. There is the vernal equinox. Supposedly, that event is going around. Now, they give us these, which is I think is the old thing. Now, this is, I always forget the name, but basically, it's the spring event from Destiny. I think that happened during year 1 that really didn't do much. It's the one that added, I think they broke Destiny because they added those consumables that boosted your ability recharge, and hunters just spammed skip grenades constantly in the Crucible. So yeah, I can see why that didn't come. But if you like this armor set, I mean, the armor set is available. It is available for silver right now, though, as well as other things from the... God, I forgot the event, like, completely. I don't remember what that one was at all. But of course, they also remind us right in the front page that the archive has more items from Season of the Splicer, like the Eververse armor set, some various finishers that came out, as well as other, ornaments that became available during that season. But aside from that, into what we're here for, Bright Dust, what's available. Now, Jacarina, or Jacarnia, I think that's how it's actually pronounced. A lot better for weapons than I'd say for armor. Armor is a lot blander of a white and black with occasional blue, but on guns it is a lot more blue with less white. So it does look pretty good. I won't lie, it's a pretty great shader, but it's better for guns than armor, I'd say. The Aramis projection for your ghosts, if you want to represent the House of Salvation. No, that's the yep, House Salvation. I think that's right. Dastardly Stash, a new emote that is available for Bright Dust right now. That's pretty much all of the emote. That's all it is. You put on a little emote, or you put on a little glow stash and you twirl it. But of course, that's for Bright Dust. It is available at all times right here for silver, so don't feel pressed to get this if you don't really want it. As well, Metropolis Flyer, a very unique sparrow, which reminds me of some old 50s concept cars, which honestly does look great, but at the same time, it's not always on time. So, I'm not going to use it. I won't stop you from using it, though. It looks great. But into the actual Bright Dust offer. Some good selections here. Going with Flare to start. Smashing Success, which is meant for you to look like a watermelon. Just straight up. Well, I'd say that, but watermelons aren't purple. So, I guess never mind. Then, Byzantium Lotus, a shader from Season of the Dawn, which is a solid kind of... It reminds me a lot of welded brass. It looks like if you burnt on purple. Or if it's like the... You know what I mean? The flame scorch that turns it into a blue metallic. Aside from that, Abyssian Gold, something from Season of the Chosen, which isn't really gold at all. It's just kind of a, well, actually, now that I look at it, it's more like a faded gold. So, I guess that does work. Its name lives out. And Wayfarer's Guise, something from our most recently past Season of the Lost, which is just kind of green. It's good for rocking in the European Dead Zone, but a bit too bright for that. I'd recommend that in jungles. Tiger Effects Transmat, you know, we're just going to blow right through these just because they're here. Stasis Entrance, for all you shadow diving... I was going to say something terrible, but never mind. Then Signal Intercept, something new to this season, but it's pretty much... more, what is it? Black Armory Radiance, I think is the word. Now, a old emote from Season of the Arrivals, the Commanding Presence, which is basically the Zavala meme. Whether we wanted it or not, it is here. Oh, I backed out much too far. Now, next is a Hat Wobble, which this one's a unique one because this is literally all the emote is. If you expected to do something aside from stopping, no, because this is literally it. I can't for the life of me understand why they would do this. But moving on, August Cursor. This is a pretty minimalistic sparrow. It was, I think, to go with Traveler's Chosen because it is pretty much the Traveler's Chosen sparrow. But, you know, Tex Mechanica shell from Season of the Dawn, back when they had that little foundry war between Amalon Weist and Tex Mechanica, even though Tex Mechanica all the way. And it's pretty cool, very well detailed, but, I mean, blocky. Very blocky. And as well, Photodrolic Actuator, something from Season of the Hunt at the very start of Year 4, which, I mean, is Syntheseps. It's Syntheseps. There's so many freaking ornaments to this. Like, literally. Actually, no, that was the Titans Ramparts. Never mind. I was going to say we just got one, but we didn't. And one very cool one, the Stagecoach. One for Last Word from the 33rd anniversary event. It's not exactly unique, but I love it. because it pretty much just embodies Wild West and pirating. But aside from that, let me grab that real quick. The very last thing, which is probably the least, the Pegasus projection. The old pony from Season of the Chosen. You know, it's Ghost projection. So there are some very good things, some new stuff, some not so old stuff, but you know, if you can get it for free, why not get it for free? Just takes your effort. With that, my name is Matt Scorpion, and I will see you in the next video.
We dream and we die. We stop being concerned when chances keep on passing us by.